Hey everyone, it is beautiful, balmy, slightly chilly in Gilbert, Arizona. It is December 25th, Christmas Day. I hope you all received what you wished for from Santa. When I first came to the States, I had no idea that I would become a urologist. The only thing I wanted to do was actually to go to Disneyland to see Mickey. I mean, it's interesting how things turn out. So in my evolution as a human, I learned that I enjoy urology, and I think I almost enjoy the business aspect of urology more than the actual practice of urology. Well, business is actually part of urology, the practice of urology, unfortunately. And I've said this before, your patient success depends on your success. Therefore, it is incumbent upon you to run a successful practice so you will have the benefit, you will have the privilege to help your patients. In my quest to be better at what I do every single day, I have become a sponge when it comes to learning about how to run a practice better and more efficiently. Part of that journey is by reading and also meeting other practice folks in the trenches, physicians, APPs, billers and coders and managers, because I never know what I can learn from whom, so I am a sponge. I read a lot, and as a matter of fact, I received 3 books as part of my gifts from Santa this year. So I'm very excited to dig into those, and of course I'll be sharing whatever I learned in those books with everyone. But one big thing that I have learned throughout the years is that when I was just in the trenches and I'm still in the trenches, when I just would practice urology, one of the best places from which to gather information was to attend meetings, to physically attend meetings. In 2019, almost 2020 now, you think, gosh, meetings, right? How antiquated. I think there's something to be said for human-to-human interaction where the barriers are dropped, you are more likely to speak more freely and ask questions out among your peers. And I have found that I learned so much from these types of meetings. So that is why once in a while, I mean, these meetings that I talk about are 2 to 3 times a year. One is from the American Urologic Association, their coding and billing meeting. I think they're only holding it, they've held it, I think, at 2 different locations in this year in 2019, 2 different times and 2 different locations. And also, I also talk about the Urology Advanced Coding and Reimbursement Seminar being held, or that just took place a couple of weeks ago in Vegas, and also the one coming up in February in New Orleans on February 7th and 8th. These guys, the AUA and PRS Network, who host the Urology Advanced Coding and Reimbursement Seminar, they are extremely empathetic, because when I would sign up to attend these meetings, they know that urology practices are busy, so they would hold these meetings on Fridays and Saturdays, or if you're interested in attending just the Saturday session, you can attend the Saturday session and not miss out on any clinic. For me, I found it so useful that I do not mind taking a day off to attend on a Friday and Saturday and then return home on Sunday, or sometimes I would leave on a Saturday. In any case, I have found a lot of value in attending these meetings, not merely for the information, but also for the collaboration with other attendees, which have become extremely, extremely valuable. Some of the things, well, one thing that is not listed on the agenda is that on day 2 of the Urology Advanced Coding and Reimbursement Seminar this year in February in New Orleans, I will be hosting a half-hour discussion on managing and protecting your practice's reputation online. I gave the presentation at the December meeting, and also presented it at the Western section of the AUA, and it was pretty well received. Maybe you may want to consider attending, and I would love to see everyone there. I am trying to see if I can work out something for a surprise for somebody on the Thriving Urology Practice Facebook group, but stay tuned. If and when that happens, I will certainly let everyone know. But anyway, consider attending courses from the AUA, from PRS Network to help enhance your practice operations. We talk about practice management, how to run your operationally and workflow-wise, things that you need to consider doing to really run at the top of your game, and also coding and, of course, billing. There are so many things to consider when you are talking about running a super efficient, top-performing, high-performing practice in urology. No one can know it all, and if you can take one or two nuggets from these meetings and bring them home, and most importantly, not just learn it, but understand it and also implement it. Because often we attend meetings and we leave and we don't do anything about it. That's kind of a waste. So you always want to be implementing one, two, maybe a host of different things so that you can continually improve your practice. What I feel, Christmas 2019, I personally don't need anything from anybody. I'm extremely grateful. I've been so fortunate in in this life. I've achieved more than I could ever imagine. So for Christmas 2019, my only thought, the only thing that I want personally for members of the Thriving Urology Practice Facebook group is to hope that you can all run the best practice and the most successful practices possible. And this platform, the Thriving Urology Practice Facebook group, is just one of the many ways that I hoped to deliver value to everyone so that you can all run at the top of the game. I hope to see everyone or some of you at the upcoming upcoming Urology Advanced Coding Reimbursement Seminar in New Orleans. If you are an attendee, please say hello. We'll take a selfie, and maybe we can do dinner. Let me know, and we'll connect. All right? Take care, and Merry Christmas.